In other news, the Chief Minister elections for Pakistan's Punjab have been delayed till the 22nd of July. Imran Khan's PTI had approached the Pakistani Supreme Court to stall the election of the Chief Minister of Pakistan's Punjab state. The Supreme Court decided that the elections will take place after by-polls on the 17th of July. The court then asked the de facto Chief Minister Hamza Shehbaz to ensure that free and fair polls take place. On the 16th of April, Hamza Shehbaz from the Pakistan Muslim League N was elected as Chief Minister by members of the Punjab Assembly. He received 197 votes, more than 186 needed for a simple majority. However, 25 of those votes were by members of the PTI who had cross-voted. The 25 representatives were disqualified. By-polls will now take place for the vacant seats before the Chief Ministership is finally decided. The Lahore High Court ruled that the previous Chief Minister elections were invalid and called for fresh elections. They were supposed to be held today at 4 p.m. The fresh elections would not have required the Chief Minister to get 186 votes, but just the most number of votes from Assembly members who were present. However, the PTI didn't have all their representatives in town. They made multiple petitions to the Supreme Court to stall proceedings. The PTI had initially requested at least a week's time to bring its members back to Lahore. It had said 3 members were on the Hajj in Saudi Arabia, 5 were not notified, 20 were busy in their constituencies and 6 had domestic engagements. They also said that since the April elections were declared void, Shehbaz's appointment and all policy decisions that he has taken should be annulled. The PTI had said that they preferred that the elections be held after the by-polls for the seats of the representatives who were disqualified. The Supreme Court has granted the PTI's request for now. Our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Mallick gets us the latest report from Islamabad. Take a look.
The Pakistani Supreme Court has ruled that polling on the matter of the re-election of Chief Minister of Punjab should be held by the 22nd of July, giving a window or a breather to both the parties, both the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz and the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Now, it is pertinent to mention that the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf had moved to the Supreme Court against the decision of the Lahore High Court seeking to hold the voting today. The Tehreek-e-Insaf had cited that it was not possible to bring back its MPs on such a short notice, and that there was an imbalance of power, visible imbalance of power, and that there could be a constitutional crisis. Now, until yesterday, this decision was welcomed by the PTI, but the PTI itself opposed in principle the fact that the voting should be held today. So it's a sort of a victory, if I were to put it, on the part of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Now, all eyes would be on the 17th of July by-polls, to which Imran Khan has decided to get down to the field and campaign himself in order to secure these 20 seats or a majority number from these 20 seats, so that PTI's position in the parliament, in the Punjab Assembly, is much more strengthened, going towards its own government that can possibly lead towards the formation of its own government. Anas Mallick in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.